Society is just shit. We just shit and we shit and we shit onto the shit, and the pile of shit grows larger and we shit on it more and more. We see that shit and we think how important it must be. That's not just my shit, that's my parents' shit and my grandparents' shit and the shit of all the people who came before us. And people will look at that shit and they'll see things in it. They'll see faces. They'll see shapes. They'll see inspirations as they look in that shit. But it's just shit. It's just a pile of shit. When we see things in it, we're just projecting. We're imagining that we can see something in all that shit. And people protect the shit. You can't take that shit away. You can't say that shit is harmful. You can't make me live without this shit. This shit belonged to my family, to everybody who came before us. And so we live on that shit, and inside the shit. And every day we breathe it in, and we breathe in the parasites and the bacteria that live within it. And we grow sicker every day. And we keep shitting, and the shit pile keeps growing. And the more of it there is, the more important we think it must be. But it's not important. It's not helpful or useful or even good for us. It's just shit. My name is Anonymous Cubed. I'm a detective, and I think I might also have a depressive disorder. Either that or I live in a flawed world being guided by a corrupt and immoral species. Maybe my feelings are right, and it's everything else that's wrong. Maybe I'm just grumpy. And tired. I mean, I know I am, a lot. I'm angry and grumpy and tired all of the time. Anyway, this guy hired me to find out if his wife was cheating on him, but it turned out she wasn't. She still really loved the dork, but she was sneaking out on him every few days so she could go down to a large, empty warehouse where she was teaching rats to dance. It was supposed to be her birthday present for him, but over the weeks, the rats had gradually grown out of her control, and now she was afraid that if she abandoned the rodents, they might attempt to take over the modern art studio down the street. It was a vicious, ridiculous cycle that she'd gotten drawn into. The more the rats danced, the more dangerous they grew, but the only thing that could control them was more dance lessons, which merely served to make them more dangerous. Every day the dancing of the rats accelerated into a more stupefying display, and every day the rats became a bit more violently self-aware. So, with the support of her husband, I gassed the lot of them. The wife, the rats, the whole Megillah. Not with anything harmful, just a big batch of laughing gas I got from a dentist who owes me a few favors and a couple of teeth. Then, while they were all convulsing with giggles, I swept in and got the wife back to the husband, who took her away to a seaside resort town for a vacation where they were hassled by aggressive crabs. Meanwhile, I boxed up the rats and sold them all to a traveling circus which was about to collapse into an all-out mutiny due to the unionization of the freaks. That was a few weeks ago, but the last I'd heard, the rats had teamed up with a bunch of the clowns and were attempting to overthrow the trapeze artists, who were known to be a bunch of snooty know-it-alls who thought they were above everybody else's concerns. Which was literally true, but still wasn't a mindset which would earn them any new friends. Anyway, I'm Anonymous Cubed. I'm a detective. Sometimes my cases make for interesting stories, and other times it just sounds like the random ramblings of somebody who has to pee.